Okay, guys, the last thing on today with NARS for now is their tinted moisturizer. So I was in a hunt for tinted moisturizer. A lot of people say Laura Mercier, Laura Mercier. I'm like, okay, I gotta go get Laura Mercier. So I go to Blue Mercury and I was like, okay, I want to try the Laura Mercier. She's like, yeah, Laura Mercier's is great, but the new thing that came out from NARS is making a huge impact. I'm like, really? And you know how I feel about marketing and that stuff. So I'm like, okay, let's try that. Freaking fell in love. And I've tried so many tinted moisturizers. I've tried the cheap crap. I've tried the sunblock one with tinted moisturizer in it. That didn't work either because it was too greasy and it smelled like sunblock. Then I've tried Smashbox. I've tried Studio Gear. I've tried so many different companies. Tarte even was not my thing. I just never liked it. But every day I don't for everyday use, I don't like to put on too much crap. Usually I just wear mascara and some kind of moisturizer and I'm out the door. I just don't have time for that crap. But I wanted to, even out my skin tone, and especially in the winter it gets dry and it kind of gets dull. I hate that. So I wanted something that was good for the summer as well, and like oil-free and all that stuff. Lo and behold, here comes the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer with an SPF 30 sunscreen and a PA++. Now, PA++, is it marks the UV protection, the broad spectrum protection, and the more plus 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 you see, then the more protection it has. So this has 3 pluses. That is freaking awesome. Good job. Um, it's non-comedogenic. It has no synthetic fragrance. It doesn't smell like a sunblock, which I'm so thankful for. Non-comedogenic, doesn't clog pores. It's oil-free, but it also strangely hydrates. I don't know how it happens, but my skin looks dewy, but it never looks shiny, if that makes sense at all. I really like it. So it comes in this box. It was $42. Crazy a little bit, I know, but again, I've tried so many other products that I'm not happy with. I am more than willing to pay for something that does work. So after trying it and getting samples from the girls, I had to get it because I love it too much. So it comes out like this in a squeeze tube, which is nice. I got St Mortiz medium 1 because I have the yellow undertone. And that's another thing. It's hard for Asians to find that color where it's not too yellow or too ashy. So I really appreciate the broad color selection. He has 9 shades for his tinted moisturizer, which is really cool because most tinted moisturizers like light, medium, dark. That's it, because it's supposed to warm up to your skin color. But I feel like this has more of a foundation look than just a tinted moisturizer. It felt like a tinted moisturizer, but it came on like a foundation, if that makes sense. Anyways, you get a 1.9 ounce for $42. It's pretty good. I barely use any of it, so this should last me a long time. I use a dot here, dot here, dot here, dot here, dot here, and I blend out. That is it. Then I put my finishing powder on, and I am good to go. Good for the rest of the day. I've actually worked out one day with it, I believe, and didn't come off, and it wasn't like dripping. You know how some foundation where you're just like your sweat and then there's like foundation inside of it, and it's so gross. I was scared of that because this does come out more like creamy color. You know what I mean? It looks more color. A lot of them come out white because of the sunblock. This comes out more color, and I was afraid that was gonna happen. Did not happen. Spludge proof, sweat proof. I feel like they should mark it like that because it is. Um, it has it has French Polynesia and mineral-rich seawater revive and remineralize skin for softer, smoother, and brighter natural glow, which is 100% true because I love how my skin looks with the stuff on. Um, put a little on here for ya. See? It's got a pretty good consistency, not too heavy, not too light. Feels good, but it doesn't feel like I have anything on, which I completely appreciate about it. See, looks just like a foundation, but it blends really well. And if you can kind of see the dewiness, that's how it looks on my skin, and I love it. I have to pick up a darker color because this is my winter color. Obviously, I got a little tan, a little color, but Anyways, blending, blending, blending. Awesome. Soaks right in. It feels smooth. It doesn't feel smudgy. And you can see how, I was blending it out and vigorously like rubbing it around because it spreads but then it kind of just sits. But it doesn't sit on top of the skin, so it's not like cakey, which I like about that. And my skin feels taut. It feels, smooth, but it feels like it's just kind of pulled together and stretched out. So it looks nice and tight. Love that about this product. See how natural it finishes it. I'm glad I'm kind of darker so you can see that. It feels good, covers great. It's going to be between a light and medium coverage. I think it's buildable as well. If you want to layer that with a powder and then put maybe another layer on, great coverage. Love, 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 love. I've put it on when I've had pimples on my face. I'm like, oh my god, how do I cover this? So I put concealer on, put this stuff on, then put something else, and then, put a little on my head and dab it over again. Seamless. Love it. Great product. I hope you guys get to try it, especially for the summer. And please, 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 everybody, put SPF on. I mean, I got brown, obviously, but I put an SPF 50 on my face and 30 on my body. So you can still get color, but you guys need to try to definitely practice safely with the sun. So this is great because it's a 2-in-1, sun protection, makeup, and you're good to go. So please try it. Love it. Get a sample of it if you can. Walk around with it in the sun, especially if you do get oily, and see how it works. But 2 thumbs up to NARS for creating such a great product. It's called Pure Radiance. It does brighten up your skin. I love that about it. So, again, another winning product from NARS.